Good morning. Attorney General Martha Coakley. To my right is Boston Police Commissioner Ed Davis, and to my left is State Police Sergeant Mary McCauley. For the last 2 years in the Attorney General's office, we've worked with Police Commissioner Ed Davis, Suffolk District Attorney Dan Conley on issues of violence and crime in Boston. As part of that effort, we have sought to identify, investigate, and charge those who, because of their criminal activity, have contributed to the urban violence that has been fueled by drug sales, gun use and gun sales, and the organized way in which a small number of impact players have been able to spread anxiety, fear, and frankly violence through many of Boston's neighborhoods. I know that Mayor Menino, I know that the Commissioner, I know that DA Conley, and I know that much of the good work that goes on every day in these Boston neighborhoods is underdone by the violence and the criminal activity of a few of these players. Particularly in anticipation of another long, hot summer in a tough economic time, we've worked, again, with a team of investigators from DA Dan Conley's office, with Boston Police and State Police, to work on identifying who these impact players might be and the extent of their illegal activity. I stress that this investigation is ongoing. But today we seek the public's assistance in locating a fugitive from justice named Christian Miranda. He's age 39. His date of birth is February 14th, 1970. He is 5'8". He is a stocky build at 215 pounds. He's identified as a light-skinned black African-American male. This is a photo of him that will be made available online or to you. We also have a different view that you can also obtain online of him in a different dress. He has most recently had ties to the Roxbury, Dorchester, and Hyde Park communities in Boston. We believe that he has family and other ties in North Carolina, and we believe he has possible connections in Rhode Island and Connecticut. We also believe that he has access to firearms, and we believe that he's armed and potentially dangerous. He is charged currently with 2 counts of trafficking cocaine over 100 grams. That's a 10-year minimum mandatory felony in Massachusetts. He's charged with conspiracy to violate the drug trafficking laws, and he's charged with illegal possession of a firearm in 2 counts. As a result of this ongoing investigation, on Monday night of this week, Boston and State Police sought to effect arrests for trafficking in cocaine in a neighborhood in Boston, having had information that a deal was about to take place. 2 arrests were made at the time, but Christian Miranda eluded police after both a car and foot chase, and after he ran from police, jumped over a fence, and made menacing gestures at police with what they believed to be a firearm. The driver of the car, after that, pursued police on foot. He was arrested and charged with assault by means of a dangerous weapon and other motor vehicle offenses. And the other 2 individuals that night who were arrested, Joselito Torres Vasquez and Miguel Pena, were arrested Monday night, and they were arraigned on Tuesday morning. We believe that for the public safety and for the safety of officers who may come in contact with this individual, that we are asking for information that individuals may have on his whereabouts, as well as to be cautious if you do know where he is. We suggest that people call Boston Police at their tip number, 1-800-494-TIPS, or State Police at their main number, which is 508-820-2121. Again, we stress that this individual, we believe, is armed and potentially dangerous, and we have warrants for his arrest, and we are seeking his apprehension. Commissioner?
Thank you, General Coakley, and I'd like to take a second to express my appreciation of Mayor Menino for the partnership that's developed, led by the Attorney General with the District Attorney Dan Conley and the Colonel from the State Police, Mark Delaney. We have worked together on this intractable problem of violence in the city of Boston. It is by joining our resources that we can bring credence to our warning that we have issued over and over again, that if you pick up a firearm and you use violence in the continuance of criminal enterprises, that we will target you and we will arrest you. And we want to send that message out to anybody who decides to pick up a firearm in the city of Boston. There are consequences. And this is a perfect example of that. Mr. Miranda is armed and considered dangerous. He's a person we need to get off the street, and we need the help of the community now to make that happen. So again, I'd like to reiterate my thanks to the partners here. We've been working very closely on this for a long time, and we continue to work on cases of this magnitude in the city that will make a difference to our streets this summer. Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll take questions that we can. I repeat, it is an ongoing investigation.